Solana. So, lot of activity has been happening with Solana in terms of big institutions taking notice. Massive news today with regards to Solana, and overall with the net growth that they've had over the past year, the future looks really bright for Solana. I think this is going to do very well. Now, before I get into any of it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that the videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were cryptos I thought were going to make me a lot of money. You can see what all these coins were worth when I recorded and released the videos. These are the highs these coins hit around 16 months on, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd have put $100 into these coins. 100 into each in that time would have made you over 123 grand. Now, we're in a bull cycle. If you're not happy with the performance of your coins or you don't own any, time to get that sorted. If you're not sure where to start, have a look at my website, which is copymycrypto.com. If that is the site where I share my entire portfolio with my members, so they know every single coin I own. Whenever I am ready to buy or sell a crypto, I'm going to tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price that I'm going to do it at. So my members get in and out of cryptos at the same price as me, meaning they make the same profit. They just don't have any work to do. If you go onto my site, you'll be able to see some of the profits my members have made. You'll also be able to see some of our past successes. You can verify all of that, by the way. If you go on the old videos on this channel, you'll be able to prove it. And if after reading through the whole site, if after watching the videos you really like what you see, you want to learn more, you want to hear my daily market analysis, you want to hear the coins I'm in, the ones I think are going to be the big winners of this cycle, all you've got to do to find out is join up on the site, guys. Now, Solana. So yeah, lots of stuff to discuss. Solana's obviously had a very good year. You know, it's hit highs of over $250. In fact, all-time high was $294 in January. Solana is obviously an Ethereum competitor. You know, is it the Ethereum killer? You know, I hate that phrase, but that was it's one that comes around a lot. It's a layer one, and it's absolutely rapid, to be fair. It was founded by Anatoly Yakovenko, who also teamed up with Greg Fitzgerald, and they founded Solana Labs. Now, Solana uses something called proof of history, which is their consensus. So this allows for greater scalability of the protocol, which in turn boosts usability. And Solana has, since getting up and running, attracted a lot of interest. A lot of institutions have started paying attention to it. And while Solana is rapid and very cheap, they have had issues with outages. They have, and that's actually because of the way it's designed. What they never wanted to experience was congestion where gas wars occurred. Gas wars are something that is a plague on Ethereum because, you know, you could end up spending hundreds of bucks to do a $50 transaction. So Solana, to their credit, don't have that. But what ends up happening is the network restarts itself. So that isn't an ideal situation, having an outage. Now, Solana over the past year has experienced an immense amount of development. We've seen a lot of meme coins flocking to Solana, which have had great success. You know, hitting $1 billion market caps and that obviously draws in a lot of attention for Solana. Now, what ends up being very interesting about this as well is that very recently we have noticed, literally very recently, FalconX and StoneX achieved a milestone by executing the first ever Solana futures block trade through CME, which provides a benchmark for the Solana ecosystem. This is showing that we could end up seeing a Solana spot ETF being accepted soon enough or approved. This is a big big movement in terms of institutional trading occurring on Solana. This is, you know, inevitable as well. We've seen success in Bitcoin and Ethereum futures at CME, which paved the way for their spot ETFs. The fact that Solana has done the futures on CME, now does signal that we're probably going to end up seeing a Solana ETF soon enough. Now, I know that was kicked down the road, like the can was kicked down the road a tad by the SEC recently, but all in all, the future looks damn strong. Future looks damn strong for this. And yeah, I mean, right now, the thing that is certainly exciting with regards to Solana is the development that continues is massive. Like, we're seeing huge amounts of development all around the world. They're working with Circle, with Discord, with Google, with Jump, Meta, Magic Eden, Shopify, Stripe. I mean, Stripe's the biggest payment processor in the world. They have had over 340 million NFTs minted, although how many of them are good? That's also an interesting question. The cost of a transaction is basically nothing. And transactions per second at the moment, comfortably around the 4,000 mark. Again, good sign. Constant transactions. They've done, 384 billion transactions on the network. Everything about this is strong. Strength to strength to strength. And they've had a phenomenal year. And now we have a pro-crypto government in America. Whilst the SEC has been reorganized, and the CFTC is being reorganized, I think they are actually going to have a collaboration where they decide what cryptocurrencies fall under which particular organization's purview. Like what because I think we're going to end up seeing a number of cryptocurrencies that are identified and classified as commodities as opposed to securities. I think there's going to be quite a collaborative approach here to give the best possible regulation. I mean, that's what we all hope, but I actually think there's more likely to happen with this current government than we've seen in the past. It's also been interesting to watch the SEC pull back on a lot of the lawsuits that they were pushing for when Gary Gensler was in charge and the Democrats were in charge. So there has been a landscape shift, and it's quite a dramatic one. So now the question is where does this go? Now, an ETF almost certainly causes a huge spike. Well, it causes a huge spike in volume. There is no doubt about that. And institutions being interested in Solana seems to be very, very obvious at this point. Solana hitting a new all-time high, I think, is damn near guaranteed in the next 4, 5, 6 months. I think there is absolutely a world where we can see Solana not only get to $500. I think there's a world we can see it get to $1,000. I really do, which puts it at $500 billion market cap. Is that high? Of course, that's high. But at the moment, all you can go off is the numbers that we're seeing, and the numbers that we're seeing are massive. Solana is of interest to lots and lots and lots of investors. The Solana ecosystem has now grown to a staggering rate. I mean, we're looking at Solana's overall ecosystem with a market cap of over $600 billion now. And, that's only going to grow. That is only going to grow. Again, I think we're going to see a lot more deep in projects starting to go with Solana. Helium did that. I think we're going to see a lot of gaming projects that are actually really exciting gaming projects going to Solana. I know gaming is not a big topic right now in terms of discussion, but I think it will be once again. This future looks really, really bright for Solana. The ETF has to get confirmed for this to go to that sort of $500/$1,000 mark as far as I'm concerned. But I think we see that get confirmed in the next 2 months, 3 months. And once that does, make no mistake about it, Solana will blast. I know we saw the Ethereum ETF not have the same impact as Bitcoin's, but to be fair, right now, Solana's had all the momentum in the world this past year, so there's no reason to expect it's going to be any different to the Bitcoin one. Institutions are very, very interested in Solana, and again, the fact that the futures trades happened is usually a sign that we're going to see the spot ETF come very, very soon. So if you're a Solana holder, how are you feeling? What are you hoping to see this year? Do you think it's going to get as high as 4 figures? Do you think, $400, $500? Where do you actually stand on Solana? What project on Solana as well do you like the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. And guys, look, We're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the performance of your coins, if they're not making you money, then you've got to sort that out. If you're not sure where to start, have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price that I'm going to do it at. So my members get in and out of coins at the same price as me, so they make the same profit. The difference is they don't have any work to do at all. If you go onto my site right now, you'll be able to see some of the profits my members have made. This is public record. Go onto the old videos on this channel, you'll be able to verify it. You'll also be able to see some of our past successes. Again, public record. You can go onto the old videos on this channel and verify it. If when you read through the site, watch the videos, you really like what you see, you want to learn more, you want to hear my market updates on a daily basis, you want to hear which cryptos I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, all you've got to do to find out, guys, is join up on the site. And if you do, I'll see you there. Take it easy. Bye-bye.